Have you ever been told you have to activate your deep abdominals, especially that transverse abdominis, but have no idea what that means? A lot of people struggle with transverse abdominis activation, air quotes, because they're chasing a bracing feel instead of a shape change. Let me explain more. The transverse abdominis will pick up its concentric orientation, or it will shorten when these two pointy bones on the front of the pelvis, called ASISs, come closer together. Let me show you how I use LevoBelt with my clients to create instant feedback so you can actually feel what's going on at your pelvis and know that the right shape is occurring. We're going to be using a hook lying exercise to get our pelvic outlet and transverse abdominis to work together and expand the upper parts of our ribcage. And if you're wondering, yes, transverse abdominis and pelvic floor work together. This research shows co-activation. When you cue deep abdominals like transverse abdominis, pelvic floor function changes too. Now let's get to the activity. So I'm gonna put the belt directly underneath those two bony points at the front, and I'm gonna tighten it at the front slightly. I wanna start in this position with my heels heavy, base of the big toe heavy, and the back of my pelvis heavy. I wanna push the heels just slightly down into the ground so I can feel some hamstrings engage. And from here, I'm gonna place the back of my hands onto my forehead and reach my elbows up towards the ceiling just lightly. From here, I want to take a soft, light inhale through my nose. Feel how I'm expanding my rib cage front to back, expanding into the ground and into the belt. And now as I exhale, I want to lose the pressure of the belt. I want to make my pelvis smaller. I want to make the pelvis smaller inside of the belt as I exhale. Feeling some activation of just lower abdominals, and upon next inhalation I want to keep that and expand my rib cage again. So what we're doing here, we're using the belt as a cue, so when we exhale during the exercise, those two bony points at the front of the pelvis are coming closer together and the shape change is happening at the pelvis, which activates the transverse abdominis as a result and brings better expansion up into the rib cage.